My plan to make at least 10,000 US dollars from YouTube in the next 365 days. That's what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So you may want to stay up to the very end so that you may learn a thing or two. So the number one item on my game plan to make at least 10,000 US dollars from YouTube in the next 365 days is to post consistently at least 350 videos on my YouTube channel for the next 365 days. So that's what is the plan. I'm gonna post and I'm gonna create and I'm gonna post at least 365 YouTube videos. The number two way I plan to make at least 10,000 US dollars from my YouTube channel in the next 365 days is to double down on YouTube Shorts. Currently, YouTube Shorts are huge and they are gonna get bigger. But the best part is that beginning the early part of February 2023, YouTube is actually going to pay creators for creating and posting YouTube Shorts. Previously, there wasn't like a clear way in which creators would be paid for YouTube Shorts, but beginning 2023, every creator is gonna be paid for creating YouTube Shorts as long as they meet the minimum threshold. And of course, because short video content is the latest kid on the block, YouTube algorithm is obviously going to be promoting shorts. So that is something that I'm going to make sure that I jump on this trend. Number three way I plan to make 10,000 US dollars at least from YouTube, again, is by doubling down on TikTok. So if you have been on the channel long enough, you know your girl recently revived her TikTok account and the name is Ivam Tali on TikTok. You wanna check me out there. And boy, oh boy, it has been a crazy ride. I have been there actively for maybe a month, just over a month, and I am learning. There is just so much that is going on there, and my goodness, both good and bad, but obviously, you know, we got a thick skin, and when it comes to social media, publicity is publicity. So we are gonna ride the wave. One thing I love about TikTok is that the algorithm works across the board. It doesn't just favor those who have been on the platform long enough. It doesn't just favor celebrities. It doesn't just favor those who have hundreds of thousands of followers. But the way the TikTok platform is designed, you can literally go viral from day one. So if you haven't yet gone to TikTok, secured your brand name, secured your account, you want to head over to TikTok, make sure that you are creating content there and directing it to your YouTube account if you can. So that's exactly what I have done. I have linked my YouTube account to my TikTok account. So when any of my videos go viral, obviously people want to find out who the hell is this Ivam Tali? Who does she think she is? And where do they go? They go to my bio page. When they get there, there's nothing other than a link to my YouTube video. And the moment they click on it, boom, YouTube slaps them with one or two advertisements and the girl secures her bag. Number four way I intend to make 10,000 US dollars at least from YouTube is by keeping up with the latest trends in my niche, which by now you obviously know is your girl is all about making money, mostly online passive income and side hustles, especially those work for an audience outside of North America and Europe. I am also big on travel as well as working abroad, living abroad, and studying abroad. So I'm going to make sure I keep abreast of those trends so that I always have fresh content for my audience. And then number five way I plan to make at least 10,000 US dollars from YouTube in the next 365 days is by going live at least 2 times every week. So one thing I have noticed about going live is that unlike pre-recorded videos like this one you are watching, when you go live, you get to engage with your audience in real time and you get people to watch your videos more of like a pull, you know, like the one who's pushing to them, the other ones who are pulling in. And the YouTube algorithm tends to push lives more than it pushes pre-recorded videos. So that is something you may want to consider. So I'm gonna do at least 2 lives every week. I hope I make it. I have already started testing the waters for live and I'm loving it so far. Number 6 way I intend to make at least 10,000 US dollars from YouTube in the next 365 days is by embracing my haters and loving them. And why, you may ask, is because from experience, it is haters that actually make your videos go viral. And remember, this virality is what you need, because it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, it doesn't matter how many likes you have, it is the views that bring the money. So I'm gonna embrace my haters. Hello haters, I love you so much. And I have talked in previous videos on how the haters have made me money big time. I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna keep loving them, because your girl has already developed a thick skin. If you are gonna be making money from social media, you're gonna need the thick skin, because the more you grow, the more the number of haters grow. So you're gonna love to love them. And I have discovered one thing that I didn't know, especially for TikTok. I just figured out that you can actually respond to a hate comment through a video. So when somebody abuses you, instead of like responding in word, I just create another video in response, and that's more content for your girl. I wish you would have something similar on YouTube, man. You know, it's those views that pay us. Something else I also learned in the latest social media wave, the easiest way to go viral is to either be aspirational, relatable, or hateable. For TikTok, I have picked the last persona, and so far it is working so well. And I think it's mostly got to do with the age gap. So surprisingly, I was doing my research and I figured about 63% of the audience on TikTok is babies, like my kids' age mate. And the remaining 30-something% is like the adults, like my age mate kind of people. And yeah, you expect some little immaturity there, which is fine, because as I've already mentioned, social media, publicity is publicity. There's nothing like negative publicity, nothing like positive publicity, and we are gonna embrace it like our life depended on it. Last but not least, I am going to list where I plan to make at least 10,000 US dollars on YouTube in the next 365 days is to continue creating searchable content. So what do I mean by searchable content? So for example, instead of creating a video that just says watching paint dry, like nobody is actually gonna go into Google or YouTube search bar and type watching paint dry, but they may go into YouTube and type, how do I make 10,000 US dollars on YouTube next year? Or what is the easiest way to make 10,000 US dollars on YouTube? So I'm gonna be focusing on conversational titles, like those things that somebody would actually enter into Google and search for, and I'm gonna create content around that. So you may have already watched that video where I talk about how I make money just by responding to questions on Google. If you haven't, it's gonna be right up here. So well guys, that's my game plan for making at least 10,000 US dollars on YouTube in the next 365 days. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your goals for the next 365 days. Thank you for staying to the end. I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.